Hello everyone. It's Sunday. And welcome to the new video. Uh, this is Sunday. Remember, the video will be focused on breaking down the market in order to have a perspective of what might happen during the week, as the market will be opening Monday morning. So, not any waste of time. Just gonna start today with the XY. The XY. Remember, it's our dollar index. I did in the past thing make a analysis of the XY, and then the last thing we checked on the XY, it was that it was in a bullish trend, of which it seems to be even now. You can check here overall, this is moving up when you look at the current price action. So I'm starting with the 4 hour on the 4 hours time frame. Remember, you can be flexible about this. You can start 4 hour daily, weekly, depending on the structure of the market. So in the 4 hours we have this uptrend, and these key areas, your demand here, first area of supply here, and then your second area of supply there. So I have marked it out there, as you can see. And now when you check the current equity, price here has been consolidating in this area with this structure. Basically, this is like a bullish flag, a continuation flag. So when price impulse upwards like that and then begin to correct like this, gives us an indication that it can continue to go up, touch here, and then maybe break out and retest, continue going up, or maybe downside. But for now, the main target area is here. It's this area to move from here to there. Okay, so we're gonna break that down and then go to 1 hour frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, what you see is that we have already broken out of this structure here. We've had several touches here, one, two, three touches at the bottom, and then I think about four touches, one, two, three, basically three touches at the top. I can't count that one because the last one was a breakout. So price has already broken out. So now we broke out impulsively. There's a correction. Look at this. It's just the same setup repeating over and over again. So we've got that correcting structure there. Then you take it down to the 30 minutes time frame. Now you already know what you're looking for. You're looking for buy in this structure. You can't be coming here to sell because the bias is already bullish. So you note it down in a journal as you'll be looking going through the charts during the week. You know what to expect here. So there's actually already an opportunity here. When you go to 15 minutes, look at in this structure, this current, because here was a breakout here, and then it came for a retest here, and then from a retest with such another confirmation, it went up here impulsively, so which it shows more bullish momentum, and then after that it seems to be correcting, of which this is how you actually you enter the market. See, during this correction, when price is rested, this is when you enter. So basically you can buy and have your stop loss somewhere below this point and expect a breakout. Or if you're not don't want to buy there, just this is actually it's a risk entry because we don't have a breakout from this current structure yet. You can this is what you can wait for, a breakout there, a retest of this, and then actually place a buy. So you see, look at this. I just want to take it back to the previous time frame. You see, this will be a repetition of what happened in the bigger structure. You see, there was a breakout and a retest here. So it's the same thing that you can expect on the other structure. Okay, just gonna edit here for DXY. But what you should note down is that you should be expecting buys, and then your take profit, it's here on this point here on top. Just like that as well, should you have opened position, risk to ratio reward 1 is to 13. That's a good position. So after that, I'm just going to the second pair. Remember, the DXY, you can trade it or you can use it to make decisions in relation to other trades like your stock market or your foreign currencies like Euro, USD, any other currencies that is traded against the dollar. So now, with the XY being bullish, having so much strength, when you go to analyze other pairs, you can tell that the dollar will have the strength as well. It will be moving up. So now what I have here, it's a US dollar against the South African rand. Actually, yeah, I've marked out key areas there. Supply and demand, always lowest point there, and then for this high point and the highest point there. Okay. Then after that, just check, just sit and you check to analyze. You take your time on these things. You don't need to rush anything here. See, you've got that channel that is going upwards. Just want to show that quickly. So basically, the US dollar against the South African rand is actually trending upwards, something like that within that channel. So what you're coming with here is the bias that you're going to buy. You're not going to take any selling position here until this structure is broken or something happens and then the market changes direction. So what we have here, it's inside this ascending channel. It's a pattern that we have not really spoken about yet. Actually, said I want to send some things in the group. This pattern is actually an expanding triangle. When you have price like expanding like that, like it's something that I've been observing for a while and how it plays out. So see, there are touches there on top, and then there are touches here at the bottom. So now price is currently at the support of the channel, and it's also what on the support of the expanded triangle. So if you can take it down to 30 minutes, just to put your focus on this expanded triangle there. You see, we've been making touches bottom and here at the top. So now we're at the bottom. Look at what happened when price touched here on the bottom, pushed up, touched here at the bottom, pushed up, and then now touched here, or pushed up. Although it is a long way here to go up to this point, or maybe as far as there. Still gonna observe that, but for now, go to 15 minutes time frame. Actually, there's a trade that I took last week here on this one. Actually, took a short sell, a very short sell, and then close it when it gets there because I know the general direction is not bearish, but it's bullish. So the bigger move that I've been waiting for is this bullish move. So now we're at the bottom of that triangle. So we're already impulsing upwards. We're already reversing what it looks like. And then look what you wait to wait for is that pullback. When price begins to bend down, that's when you do what you buy, and then you put your stop loss below that lowest point. Okay, something like that. So you'd buy there, maybe make your take profit here on top here. This point, exactly that point of supply. And then your stop loss, you keep it tight there. The risk to ratio reward is 1:7. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's worth checking. It's worth risking your 1% on this trade. And this is actually the least that you can do. You can still expect it to go up there. And it makes it 1:14. Even way, it's a bargain. It's a bargain, guys. So I'll now go to the next pair. I'm afraid today's video might be very long, but I think it's good when the videos are long because it comes with a lot of information. And remember, guys, you need this information and the consistency in doing the analysis. So now after that, I'm gonna go to the CATCHF. Remember, I actually present what I think has a better chance of playing out. So we don't really, we should not really worry about the pair. Don't really worry about the what you are trading. Actually, if the setup makes sense to you, you should be able to uh, capitalize on that. So on the daily KCHF, I'll just observe this range. From there, this point there, we moved up and we resisted, we fell down, came to a support, and then there was consolidation here for a while, and after that we moved up, same point, same thing happens, and then we moved down. So basically price is ranging here for a while. So what we doing now, what I'm doing right now is to observe now the price is on support, what is actually going to play out at this area. So you need to have the patience and the analysis and make observations, guys. Proper observations. You don't want to guess. You say now we can expect to buy at this point if price reverses upwards. So remember one of your reversal patterns. Look at how it played out here. We hear a bit of a descending channel here. So you see that descending channel, and then it was a reversal. This is actually price coming at a high pressure. I don't know if you recall for gold, where the same setup coming at a high pressure, and then it begins to do these messy candles here to show that it's exhausted. Now it's about to reverse upward. Look at when it reverses upwards, very big move to the upside. Okay, something that has been happening for quite a number of times. So now with this current structure, we have another uh, setup here. This is basically, it's more like an expanded triangle as well. This you can use as a continuation pattern. Sometimes it's used as a reversal pattern. But at this point, I think it will play out as a reversal to the upside. So what you wanna wait for, it's just look at what it has been playing within this actually channel here. It might be here for a while, or just to test our patience. And then if it comes here, drops down, it touches this demand here, this support line, and then breaks out. And then when it begins to correct and then going up, so you can place a buy somewhere there on top, because it's not really an aggressive pair. It moves, actually, it trends, and then it's highly volatile. But in when it's trending, it actually comes with a lot of points whereby you can enter, or you can make entries. It's not like some other pairs that actually move very fast, that you don't even know where to enter, but you can see the price trending, but you don't even know how to enter. But if you can check this one, when it was trending up, look at these corrections here. These corrections, so you can just highlight how many areas it was giving you opportunities for entry and all that until it gets there on top. It's the same when it was going down. Look at these pullbacks here. It's a pullback there, or pullback there. Although it's not a very sharp one, you need one that pushes up, but there's a better one there and all that. So when it actually breaks out of this current structure, you can be free to place a buy there. But another thing that you can observe, it's a risk entry that can be made. I like to do that sometimes, that you come here, when it touches here at the bottom, you place a buy there. You see, place a buy here, and you keep your stop loss somewhere tight there. See, it's a risk entry because price has not yet broken out, because it can still break to the downside, but we don't really care or mind so much about that. You don't want to be so perfect. Yeah, you just want to be a little aggressive sometimes. So if you can take a risk entry here and buy and move to the upside, is 1:9.6 risk to ratio. I mean, risk to reward ratio. So that's what you wanna observe there with the CAD CHF. So what you're looking out for now is this pattern and these two areas here. The first supply, I mean the first demand support line, and then the second. So it might want to come and touch this one at the bottom, but nonetheless, we will observe what it does during the course of the week. So after this, now I'm gonna go to the second pair. I've got two more pairs. look at with you. I'm just gonna make the video a little shorter. Remember, just gonna go to the 4 hours for pound AUD. This is what we're looking at. Not gonna make it very complicated. It's your impulse and then your correction. Now you expect another impulse to the downside. Okay. Actually, let me place this on the side for you. Okay. And then you've got your areas of supply and demand. Highest point and the lowest point here. You can mark this point here as well. If you zoom out to the daily time frame, you might even see other points here at the bottom that you can highlight. Okay, see something like that. But for now, I'll work with these. So we are expecting to sell here, but there's a opportunities that you can take. You see price making touches here of this flag and then at the top. So it seems to me like price is not yet done with business here on top. It might want to return here one more time before it can come and break out and continue going downside downwards. So with that being said, you can lower your time frame to 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and then maybe get a short-term position to the upside. You get this very beautiful that impulse and then very deep correction, and then now you can expect to push one to the upside. So I'm just gonna keep it that simple, leave it there in the 15 minutes. There's already an entry here. You can make when you make this entry, you just have to make sure your stop loss is below this point here, this low point here. Just I think it will be safe. The take profit will be somewhere there, and risk to ratio reward 1:7 again. It's something big. So there's nothing more that can be said about this pair. It's just straightforward. Just look out there, just check, monitor, avail yourself for this. You don't just come, but you should just be available. There we go. That's set up, and then you expect to go all the way up here. Okay, so this is it for the pound AUD. Let me look at the next pair that I can look with you actually. This might be the last one. Just don't want to overwhelm you, but I can do two bit more, and then we'll be done. We'll be keeping it simple. Euro pound, just in the 1 hour. Okay, let me start in the 4 hours. You see, we're having this trend there upwards. Okay, I think it might be even very clear in the day. This trend here upwards, this channel, and then you go down to 4 hours. You look at patterns within a pattern, so structure within a structure. We've had these move to the downside, got broken. Now we seem to be going up to that area there. So it's like more time, go to 4 hours, and then structure within a structure. We're having this channel here inside a channel, so it's guiding us to the upside. We can catch move to the upside. So actually with this one, like I said, it's one of those positions that I don't wanna, before they really mature, the structures that I don't really wanna share with you. Like not being so sure, not so clear, but actually I took a selling position here to the bottom. That's why I still have that there, and close the profits here because it was very coming to an end there, the trend. But as I'm saying, this is actually on an uptrend, so I wouldn't advise you to be selling here, because if you sell, you forget, and then you find it reversing against you. Maybe you get busy somewhere there. So I think it's better to take positions like this one. There's already position here. It could have opened here at the bottom when it touched here on the support of the channel. There's still another opportunity. Look at what's happening here. We have impulse. Now we seem to be correcting. This is where you execute. This is where you should place a buy there, hold until the top, then the stop loss, you make it tight. It shouldn't correct longer than that, because if it does a correction that is deeper than that, it's actually something else, something that is outside our strategy. So we just let it be. So it's just take this risk, just take this, open these positions. Don't be afraid of like being wrong, of losing it sometimes. If you take like so maybe 10 of these in a space of a week, there's a how many there's a chance like 1 out of 100%, 80% that these are going to play out. And if you take this one here now and it doesn't play out, you just move on. Look at this now, this impulse and correction moves. If I take this and print it on the side for you here, this is what you can expect. Look at how many of these can play out here, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at amount of opportunities that you can have. So you don't want to be stuck on one pair, you don't want to be stuck on one position, and you don't want to be depressed after taking a loss when you get your stop loss hit. It happens all the time. It happens with me, but still standing, still pushing, because we know these things how they actually play out. It's part of it's the nature of the market. So make these executions. Uh, last pair I'm analyzing with you for the day is the pound against the South African rand. I'm gonna take it to 4 hour to make it so clear enough for you. I've actually used the arrows now. You can use whatever tool you want to use, maybe this horizontal line for the supply there on top, your highest point, and then your lowest point there. So basically, we expect price to, or by observing here, you can tell that you expect price to go up, because this is what it's an impulse, and then deep correction, very big correction, and then touch here, and then you can expect it to push up after that. But before it does that, there's a risk entry short position that you can make. Since you see here within this flag, price pushed down, impulse, and then corrected, and then now it seems to be impulsing downwards. So you can capitalize on that as the price is going down. Check a few short sell positions, just like this one. It's a impulse there, and then correction. We are correcting now, so it's safe to take a sell, then put your stop loss somewhere there tight, a little bit up, just to give yourself a little bit of breathing room, because you don't want price to come here, of which it does at times, to come here, it takes you out and then continue going down. So just regulate it, put it at a point that you can tolerate. If you see that you can't tolerate the risk, you can stay out of this. I don't know, think about these 4 pairs that I've checked, or 5 pairs that we have checked. One of them is going to, or 3 or 4 of them, or even 5 of them can play out exactly like this. So you don't want to be stuck on one position. So if you see that you're not sure about one entry, just leave it and try the other one. Okay, so this is it for this video, guys. Today I think I have coupled it a bit with a bit of psychology. If you can listen here and just go through these things accurately, you can just note down some of the psychology points, trading psychology points that I'm noting. I'm actually sharing in this clip. So this is it for the video. I think this should be educative and informative enough for you to go into the week. So enjoy the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video.